Hey guys, it's me here with a video because I thought this would be a better way for me to show you how to finish your wonderful mixed media collage. And all we're doing today is we're going to try to connect the eyes with the nose and do a mouth. Now, there's going to be a lot of different ways to do it, but I thought, well, if you watch the video, feel free to watch the whole thing and then go back and look at it. I might give you 2 class periods to do it, but this is just like how I would do it and some suggestions. First thing you're going to want to do for your dog is to go look at all the dog papers and find one that you like and you think you can recreate. I think dogs are really happy, so I kind of like these open mouth ones, this one or this one. So I'm kind of going to try to base my rest of my dog on this, okay? You also want to get a pair of scissors so you can cut off the edges. That should be the first 2 things that you get. Once you're done with this part, then you can get your white and black paint and paintbrushes. I like a big paintbrush for the white, and I kind of grabbed 2 for my black. Your black is going to be more of your outline. Your dog is going to be pretty white to gray to black today to finish it off, kind of to match the nose. So, but let's start off with the scissors. So you have to decide what kind of edge do you want. You could either make a straight edge. I kind of like to keep my dog a little furry. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to match the edges and just clean them up a little bit. Some are really long, so I'm just going to make sure I even those out. So I'm just going around cutting off some of those really big edges, especially from those newspapers. But I'm not going to make them all even. I like it to be, I mean, this whole thing is a bit of a like big mess, organized mess, so you don't need to have it straight unless you want to. It is you can make a lot of artistic decisions. This one's way too long. All right, and I think I'm gonna leave it there. So that's kind of cleaning it up real quick. And if I look, mine's a little off balance. It's not very in the middle, but that's okay. All right, hopefully you guys can see pretty good. I'm gonna move it up there. All right, so now we're ready with the white paint. Again, I wanna always have this near me as I'm painting. Now, my wonderful kiddos, I did practice this one time, but it was on totally different paper. So let's see how it goes. Everyone's gonna turn out a little bit different. What's cool is that with the white paint, we're not adding any black paint right now. With the white paint, you could kind of make your guidelines before you're ready to go in back with your black and to make it more permanent. All right, I can't watch as I go, so hopefully you guys can see okay on the video. So I'm taking my white paint and I'm taking the big paintbrush. I really like the big paintbrush. If you look, I don't have any water bucket because I'm using white, and then I'm using a different paintbrush for black. And I'm just going to go in and I'm going to kind of paint, connect kind of my eyes with my dog mouth. If you see this white's not covering, I'm actually getting you guys much better paint than I have. But unfortunately it won't be here till Tuesday, so some of you might be stuck with this paint too, just like me. All right, so I am connecting the eyes to the mouth, to the nose, and then I'm going to make my mouth. Now my mouth can't be so wide open as the one in the picture. All right, so all I'm doing is I'm making like little jowls here. Okay. Connecting. If you see I got some on my nose, I could just wipe it off and I can go back with my black paint later. All right, and then I'm gonna have an open kind of mouth. Like I said, I didn't leave myself enough room at the bottom, so mine's gonna be kind of closed mouth, not so big of a tongue. All right, and then these are those little cheeks that dog has. You could even go around your eyes if you wanna do more of your eyes. Make some more fur. You're kind of just playing around with it. The only thing is, I mean, you could always add more. You can't take it away. So always add with a little bit and you're like, oh, I like that. Then add some more. When you're starting to see more of a dog face already. Now the black's really going to help. So I would probably let this dry a little bit and then do another coat, but I kind of don't have time for that. But I could always add more as I'm doing the black. But I'm going to go in with the black now. As I'm adding more white. Sometimes I can't stop myself from doing my artwork. All right. But like the white's cool because you get to kind of like decide how you want it to look. That's looking great. All right, now I'm going to go in with my black. This is kind of similar to when we did with the nose. We kind of blended it as we go. So you can have really strong lines. You can have more blended lines. You can go back in with your white if you don't like it and kind of mix it up. So I'm going to start by doing that mouth because I think that's what's really important. I'm starting from that line that I made with my nose, and I'm just going to go out. Now, careful mixing the colors too much inside the paint containers. Other kiddos have to use these, so we don't want to make it too big a mess. I'm doing the bottom part of my mouth. Now I'm going to do a little, because he'll have an open mouth, but I'm not going to do a tongue or anything. So I'm just going to have, like, that's where his little mouth is. Maybe around the eyes. Like, this guy has some eyebrows, some, I don't know. I kind of like how that looks. The only thing is, that's okay. I could always fix it if I don't like it. Remember, I always have that picture near you. So this is, I could take my other brush and I could blend it in a little bit more so it's not so strong. Okay. Even gonna go through here and make a little more blended. I want my dog more gray, kind of matches the nose a little bit more. Okay, I think I'm going to bring these down a little bit because he looks a little angry right now. So let me add some of that. Add a little more fur. Maybe he's got a little fur up here. Don't cover all your beautiful paper because you want that paper to show. But you could add some fur, make it more like a dog face. You see, I'm just playing around. One of my, you know, I tell you guys all the time, like, I love to paint. There's a lot of different types of art that I love, but I feel like painting is just like a feeling, and you just got to go for it. So it's hard to explain. So sorry I'm not giving you guys a lot as I'm doing it, but you keep going until you're happy. So you might finish like Miss Elliott, or you might keep going. Dogs also have whiskers, but we don't want to put like big whiskers because it might look like a cat. But if you want to, you could put those 3 like little dots that a lot of dogs have. And then you guys got to kind of be done when you're done. I actually got some paint on my edge, but that's okay. And I'm going to say I'm done. And there is my mixed media collage of my dog face. You guys enjoy your painting and have a lot of fun. Bye.